Welcome to the Super Facts Show on the Super Facts Network. Featuring St. Laz, who also hosts the popular web series Gem Pop and music journalist Mark Walter Ward. They have discussions about hip hop, culture, society, philosophy, and everything else. Now available on YouTube and wherever else you get your podcasts.
What up, world? It's your boy Mark Walter Ward, Super Facts Show, Super Facts Network. Today we got one of the, if not the most promising young artists in Tampa, Yung Dred. Definitely his Young Trillionaires clique is killing shit out here. How you doing tonight, brother?
Doing good, my brother. Can't complain, man. How you?
Man, I'm chilling. You know what's really good is that new song Lit. I love the way y'all freak that hands up on your hip. I don't know if you saw that a sample or what, but like that shit was dope as fuck.
I appreciate that, man. We gotta do that Uncle Luke shit, man. We gotta keep that Florida, that Florida vibe going on. Let them know what's going on out here.
Man, I know you be doing mad shows and shit. Have you performed that live yet?
Yeah, I performed that a few times since.
How they was acting?
All the ass on the stage. You know what I'm saying? All the babies pulling up, they hopping on stage just to show, showing their talents.
Yeah, I heard that. Well, what do you think? I moved to Tampa about like 5 years, or outside of Tampa about like 5 years ago, because my wife's parents down here. I'm from DC. And I was living in Houston before I came here, and Ybor City cool, and I definitely found some good hip hop venues in Orlando, but I ain't had too much luck. Like family shit in Tampa, yeah, but I ain't had too much luck finding the shit I'm into in Tampa. You got any recommendations?
Yeah, it depends, man. Tampa, you can find whatever you like. You just gotta be tapped in with right sources to figure it out. So whatever you into, I'm pretty sure we can figure out a vibe for you.
I'm in the rap concerts, and they hardly ever have them shits in Ybor City.
Yeah, Ybor, because COVID and shit, like, so Ybor, like Tampa, the shows is gonna be spread out. You're gonna have shows at Whiskey, you're gonna have a few shows at Lit, you might have some shit in Ybor, but everything's spread out. It's not really like one destination where you go catch that hip hop culture. The hip hop culture really bounce around in Tampa.
Shit, I need to find. I need to bounce better. Then I need to find it. Where's it? What's the next show you performing at? I'm definitely trying to catch one of your shits.
I got a few hostings coming up, but since I'm working on my album right now, so I ain't been really taking those shows until because before I was working on the album, I was doing a lot of shows off the Everything's Up song, and I ran that up. So now I want to kind of not scale back a little bit, drop this project, and then get that extra bag.
So, and forgive me if I say it wrong. Richie Weiss, that's really your brother?
Yeah, that's my brother, blood brother, Richie Weiss.
Richie Weiss. Okay, my bad.
That's all good. Richie Weiss.
Shit, I've been listening because you know how I know about you is when I moved down here, I started riding for Dirty Glove Bastard, and Hayes told me that y'all was the nicest people out here because I asked him who to listen to. So right. I've listened to all your albums. Hayes from Dirty Glove Bastard, he do the off the porch interviews. For anybody who don't know, make sure you check them out. But
yeah, shout out my boy Hayes, huh?
Yeah, Hayes a real one. I'm curious, bro. Out of the Me and My Brother's Keepers albums, which one do you like the best? Because like number 2 might be a little bit better to me, but that Kevin Gates feature really pushed it over the edge.
Yeah, that My Brother and Me Too is something different, man. It's really different. So I'm gonna say My Brother and Me Too. Brother and Me Too, but really, I heard Tom Brady say this on his speech to his championship. He was like, you know what the best ring was? He was like, which one? The next one.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel. My Brother and Me 3 is gonna be that one. I like things to happen in 3.
No, I can dig it.
I like 3. I like where we at with it right now.
So outside, since we was talking about Tampa, outside of the YTC, who else is there? Is there anyone else that you think I should check out?
Tampa got a lot of people, you know, like a lot of artists that's doing their thing. Besides the YTC, I really got my hands on like a lot of shit in Tampa, even though I might not be under YTC, but I'm still like, you know, bridging the gap and, you know, helping certain situations. So I would say, you know, check out my boy Mambo. You know what I'm saying? You got Buck. You got OG Tom G. He doing his thing. Tobe, shout out my boy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of artists out here doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So from the east to the west to the north to the south, shout out to everybody that's representing this 813 shit and really stepping behind this shit. I salute you.
You know Tampa Tony? You ever met him?
Oh, Tampa Tony was at my show that I performed that lit song, man. I gave him a shout out right before I even performed it. Like shout out to OG Tampa Tony, real legend in the building. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the greats right there for the city. You know, he influenced a whole culture.
Hell
You know?
yeah,
So
the splitter, all that. I
Come on,
remember.
man. He used to pull up to my mom's shop with his splitters. Like when you come from the streets and you are an artist of the streets, you know your number one core fan base is gonna come from those salons, them barbershops, and all that. So when I was a jit and Tampa Tony was, you know, coming through with his splitter squad and his splitter shoes and shit, I was the first, like I was the people that he would come to, like it would reach my hands because where I was at with it. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom's shop being a historic beauty salon in West Tampa. I ran across a lot of things. I done been around a lot of people. I done seen a lot of things being there. So definitely Tampa Tony definitely had his. He was really like from the ground level, like really grinding his shit out. Like, we done missed
Yeah.
that part of the game. Like people ain't grinding out the trunk no more. Like niggas ain't really grinding like that.
You be doing shit like that, like selling merch out the trunk and all that?
I'll sell it straight to you, straight up. How you
Shit,
want it? Hot, mild, or spicy?
yeah.
Feel me? I'm hands on, man. I'm outside, man. I'm
Oh yeah,
outside.
nah.
For
Anybody,
damn
anybody
sure.
who see you on Instagram can tell that there ain't nowhere you don't be at.
Facts.
Or if it is, I ain't found that part of Tampa yet. What you think about St. Pete?
St. Pete got his thing going on. I fuck with St. Pete.
Do they got a
Shout out.
music scene?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out Rod Wave. You know, he from that way. Shout out Jimbo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Project Youngin. It's a lot of niggas from the bird. Millie.
Oh,
Shout
I know
out.
that. I know Rod Wave and Project Youngin. Yeah, they dope as shit, both of them. Okay, that's what's up.
They from the 727. 30 minutes out the way.
Hey, just out of curiosity, I see you puffing one there. What age you start smoking?
Shit, man. I've been smoking for a minute, bro. Don't get me lying. I thought I was smoking weed when I wasn't even smoking weed, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how long I've been smoking. I've been smoking, but like, hey man, that ain't no damn weed. I had to figure that shit out. That's how long I've been smoking.
What made you
since they been rolling pills. Yeah.
Shit, no, yeah, I've been smoking since we were smoking Phillies. Yeah, no bullshit. I started when I was like 14, 15. What's Trigger City? That's Tampa, or that's like a neighborhood?
Trigger City is, you know, you got Juke City, which is the party side. You got Trigger City to let you know that shit ain't like it's really going down out here. Like the Gunshine State, you look at Florida, you see it's shaped like a gun.
Word.
So they call us the Gunshine State, and we the trigger. So if you look at Tampa, where is that? We the trigger on the gun. Trigger City.
Got you. I could dig it. You like state property too?
Yeah, I fuck with them, man. You know, Plaga.
That's where you got that from?
Nah, not really. But you know, I could say I got it from that because I heard it, but I really got it from, you know, like, you know, just doing me. And then once I found out a meeting on what a Plaga meant, the plague and shit, it's like that's what I be doing. Like I really be flooding shit. I really be killing a lot of shit that come around me. Like when it's up, you know, type shit. So I took that meaning and really like stood behind it and started flooding them with projects and mixtapes and music and content. So it all went together. Then the Corona came. Feel me? Then it's like, damn, this another plague. Like this is a plague right here.
Yeah, no
You know what I'm
bullshit.
saying? We made it through this shit.
Yeah, we did. Which you've had several, I mean, been on big name artist songs too, but you've had several features. I'm curious out all what you think's the best? Lil Baby, Kevin Gates.
A Lil Baby one did do something, you know, it did do like.
That's the first time I ever heard Lil Baby. Off Hayes telling me to listen to you.
Damn, see, that alone. That's crazy. Yeah, that Blue Strips, it was big. The Blue Strips record was it besides Lil Baby. Like when I dropped the song, like the song just hit off rip. Like in my city,
it go hard as fuck.
It go hard. So that's what it was. And putting Lil Baby on it at that time was just a stamp on it. So I felt like at that time it did the best for the situation. But I like all the features I got. Like they mean something to me. And especially if anybody I work with, it's like it was a genuine situation. It wasn't like me just fucking with anybody. Like has to be a mutual respect. So salute all the features I got, man, for sure.
Hey, outside of you and your brother, and like you said, Tampa Tony and people like that, who was you listening to growing up? Usually that's a boring question, but you're so unique. I'm curious.
I was on the Cash Money shit. I was on the Lil Wayne Hot Boy shit. The whole 500 degrees, 400 degrees wave. I was on like I used to listen to the New York niggas too. You know what I'm saying? I fought with Biggie, Pop expressed himself. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, I in his business and doing the things he did. Nobody did it like Jay. So you gotta salute all them,
What about Dipset? You like Dipset?
Oh, Dipset, man, for sure, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's certain points of your life, like you could tell they influence. Like 50 had a time where I felt like I was so connected to what the hell he was talking about. I felt the movement, and you can appreciate what 50 did. Jay, Nas, you know what I'm saying? Even Run DMC. It's so many to name. It's like it just depends on what time we're really talking about. But it's a lot of, I had a lot of influences, especially like Trick Daddy coming from Florida, how he came with the raw shit. Like, it's just like, that was inspiring knowing that we could do this shit out of Florida. Like,
man, that www.thug.com, bro, that's like one of my favorite albums ever. I still listen to that shit at least 10 times a year.
Oh, man, it's just classics. So, Plies, like, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, Plies had, like, when Plies came out in Florida, man, that shit was a different time. You know what I'm saying? It changed the whole Florida.
Yeah, trust me. In DC, we ain't understand it. We ain't understand it at all. Like we like about everything else coming out of there, but we ain't get Plies.
I could see that because Florida, certain shit don't gotta lead a state. You know what I'm saying? But it's so important to the state.
Word. I mean, he definitely did his thing. I ain't trying to denigrate him in any shape, form, or fashion. Shit, I salute anybody who can make money off music. That's the dream right there.
Right. That's it.
It's way better than taking penitentiary chances or working at Walmart. That's for sure.
I'm trying to tell you, you guys, facts.
You seem like you kind of got an old soul just from talking to you. Like you pretty wise. I know this spur of the moment, but what would be some words of wisdom you give somebody?
I would say is, man, if we talking about music, if we talking about life.
Life.
Okay, in life, I would say, patience is key, and don't ever put that much responsibilities in somebody else's hands. Word. Handle your shit. Man. Don't look for somebody to handle your shit. So even when you get mad because the bitch done told you some shit that you may have needed, think about it like, damn, I don't even want to be needing the motherfucker that much. So I can even get mad about it, bitch. So understand, like, whatever you want, whatever you got to do, handle your responsibilities and don't and don't look for people to handle it for you.
Word, control your own destiny. I mean, how many people you see? Taking it back to music, how many people you see didn't want to pay attention to anything but making the music and end up at the end of the run with nothing because they ain't handled their business. You right? You gotta be the master of your own destiny.
I'm trying to tell you, I done seen people fall that have it all. Be like, damn, how did I fall? Because you didn't control none of that shit. You allowed somebody else to. So when it was time to pull the plug, it was over. So just think about that.
No doubt. I'm gonna get you out of here. I got one question, and shout out your socials and everything. Out of all your albums, and I usually don't be asking questions like this, but like I said, you unique. I listen to all and some of the earlier ones. I can tell that you got better, but that don't mean that they're bad. And like it'd be hard as fuck for me to say what's your best album. Like what would you consider it to be? And don't hit me with the next one shit. The ones that's been released.
Yeah, we know that shit gonna be next level. But I can say so far that's out for the public. I'm gonna say I feel like this last one I dropped, Plaga Montana, was like that's the one. But I'm gonna say Plaga is what birthed all this shit. Cause once I dropped that Plaga, that's when you seen something different, and from there it's been progressing. So I really like that once the identity of Plaga was birthed, I like the direction Plaga was going.
Man, you should press up a best of Plaga vinyl, bro. It's like 3,300 to get 10,000 records, right? And if it just got I think they hold 18 to 20 minutes aside, so that's like 4 or 5 songs. So if you had the best 10 songs from Plaga, and you sell them shits for $20, I know you could easily sell 2,000 of those, and that's 20 stacks for 3,300 to 3,700. The price go up and down investment.
Say less, best of Plaga, that would be hard as fuck.
Yeah, and if you could tie that shit into like record store day or something, you could move way more in 2,000.
Right, that's hard digitally.
I mean, I'll show. I wouldn't expect no cuts or nothing, but I'll offline. I'll show you the places to press vinyl and how you get done. It's easy as shit. You just upload the songs and the album cover, and then you gotta wait a couple months. But yeah,
let's definitely chop it up on that. That's something sounds interesting. Yeah.
Nah, I know you could do it, bro. Because like, even though I never met you and I haven't been privileged enough to go to one of your events, I have been to many events in this area, and I've heard people speak of you. Favorite. I mean, I remember one time I heard. So I mean, this chick was drunk as shit too, but titty popping out of dress and all that. But she was like, I heard Yung Dred was gonna be here. Like they was trying to get her to go because she was being messy and shit. And like, your name wasn't even remotely affiliated with the shit as far as none of the posters or nothing. I don't know about backstage or nothing. But Yung Dred's gonna be here.
Hey, man. Hey, it's real out here, man. I'm gonna go out here.
Yeah. Nah. Like anybody watching this, he underselling that shit. This man like Fat Joe in the Bronx or some shit.
Nah, real talk. Plaga for president. Stand so.
Shit, if I wasn't a felon, you'd have my vote. But last thing, where's the best place to find your music and the socials and all that good shit?
Yeah, y'all can check me out Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Yung Dred, YUNGDRED. Or you can follow me on Instagram, Yung Dred YTC. You know what I'm saying? And tap in, man. We out here, man. 10 toe 813 shit. Big YTC. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's chunky. That's what's up. Shit, like I just did John with Spark Dog. I was telling him all I got is this fucking pirate shit. I'm trying to get like y'all and shit. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I got a little diamond in my nose though, so I'm a little something.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get there one day. I thought my midlife crisis was gonna be I was gonna be like 55 and get a big ass motherfucking chain that said fuck the world like about like that big and shit.
Right, on some ignorant shit. Like,
yeah.
Fuck everybody. Hey.
And then me and Win Dixie on the handicap cart crashing into motherfuckers.
Looking crazy, like, man, this nigga here nuts, man.
But nah, bro. I'm definitely gonna keep supporting the movement. I appreciate the time. I look forward to seeing the show, and I'll chop it. I'll get with you about that record shit.
For sure, bro. Appreciate you having me, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Album on the fucking way, man. You know it. And listen, when they big drop, just know it's Plaga season. We flooding shit. We killing shit. Straight up.
Super Fact Show, Yung Dred, Plaga season. Have a good night, brother.
Love.